One of the hardest things to do when it comes to streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music is actually talk to your fans. And SoundCloud have just dropped a brand new update in their messaging platform called Fans Tool. And this is going to revolutionize the way you speak to your fans. It's going to supercharge your fan base. And they've just dropped this brand new tool in their artist platform, SoundCloud for Artists. So today we're going to look at the messaging tool. We're also going to look at where the messaging tool is going next. We're going to look at the new comments section, which also gives you more engagement with your fans, all in today's video. So let's jump in. Imagine reaching out to your most dedicated fans and being able to talk to them, engaging with them on a whole new level, and then watching your fan base grow and grow. Well, that's the plan for the new updates from SoundCloud for Artists. SoundCloud for Artists is the back-end monetization tool from SoundCloud. If you didn't check out this video, which I did with what is SoundCloud for Artists, go and check that out. It's one of my most viewed videos at the moment. The video goes into the benefits for the DJs and producers and how you can leverage SoundCloud for Artists to get more out of your music. For those that haven't met me before, hi, I'm Graham Farmer. I'm the founder of dance music website Data Transmission, which celebrates its 15th birthday. And we've been on SoundCloud for at least 10 years. We've got channels across house, tech house, deep tech, jungle, drum and bass, techno, disco. I think we've got about 7 on there all together. And I'm going to link to those in the description below so you can join, check out all our SoundCloud channels. The main channel is about to hit 175,000 followers at the time of recording and 18 million streams. So when it comes to SoundCloud, I really know what I'm talking about. I've been in it for a long time. I'm actually friends with the SoundCloud team and we have regular meetups to chat about what's coming up at SoundCloud. When speaking to SoundCloud recently, they are on a full-on mission to connect fans and music. They definitely see themselves as a social media platform for music. They've already got the kind of comments, sharing, engagement you would expect from a social media, and they've got the music side. So it makes a whole load of sense. They're rolling out updates to apps. Hooray! They're going on first with Android because it's their smaller user base and testing the releases there. But then it's coming to iOS shortly. Definitely doing the smaller audience testing first. Always works. So let's chat about the recent updates, the Fans tool. I've got this on my back end for SoundCloud for Artists, so we're going to dig in and have a look. Also, stick around because I'm going to tell you some future updates, which I've been given the nod ahead about. They're exciting. So SoundCloud just dropped this press release, Dirty Secret of the Music Industry. So let's check it out and see what it says. The music industry has a dirty secret. The promise of music streaming business model as an artist, you can get your music to the world and build a fan base. And with that fan base, you can make money selling fans tickets, merch, and music, and make a comfortable living from your art. But here's the thing, the promise is empty. Streaming isn't working for the vast majority of artists. Why? Because streaming services won't tell you who your fans are. Instead, they run a business model built on selling your access to your fans. Streaming services aren't alone. Ticketing platforms and merch won't tell you either. The dirty secret of the music industry is these platforms expect you to give them content and sales to fuel their bottom lines, but refuse to tell you who's listening to your songs or buying your tickets or your merch. Promises made, promises broken. At SoundCloud, we believe artists should have direct access to their fans. Our company was founded and built on helping artists share and connect with through music. And let's face it, building a fan base and being able to activate those fans when you need it is the only real way to make music your livelihood. That's why we're launching a new product we're calling Fans. Currently in beta on SoundCloud for Artists, the Fans product helps you discover the most valuable fans at the moment, tapping into a combination of proprietary data from fan-powered royalties, engagement data, and user reach. You'll even be able to sort your most engaged fans by indicators like comments, listening behaviors, sharing habits, and more. Just knowing who your fans isn't enough. That's why we're also allowing you to message your fans directly, say thanks, share previews of upcoming tickets, sell merch, and just open up the chat. Regardless of where you are in your career, you can bring your fans into your journey. So starting today, they're expanding the Fans beta availability to Next Pro artists, and that's going to start happening now, and stay tuned for future updates. Okay, so that's their press release. Super cool, right? So disclaimers from doing some digging. You have to have a new Next Pro account. This tool is in beta and rolling out to Next Pro subscribers first. SoundCloud says because we're using FPR data, fan power royalty data, to calculate the fan list first, you should have tracks that are monetizing on SoundCloud so you can provide your top fans. So that's why we've got it. Once you monetize your tracks through SoundCloud for Artists, you'll be eligible for the FPR for the following month. So for those that don't know, SoundCloud recently launched fan power royalties. And it's really cool. It's its own branding of user-centric payback to you as creators and artists. And they launched that back in 2021. Unlike the traditional pro rata, which Spotify uses, for instance, where all the money goes into one big pot and then it gets divvied up to the biggest artist and the most streams, SoundCloud fan-powered royalties is a user-centric model. It gives a share of each listener's users' subscriptions and advertising revenues. Okay, other disclosures. You can only message 50 people a day because they want to keep meaningful conversations and they don't want you to be spammy. So let's deep dive into some of the incredible features of Fans tools and explore how it's going to empower your listeners' engagements. It allows you to discover new followers and create personalized experiences like never before. Also, I'll look at a second newer feature they've just rolled out in comments. And let's go dig into that as well. So let's dig into fans and let's have a look at our back end. So you can sort them in squares, you can sort them in lists. That's quite cool. You can see engagement, how engaged they are with us. And these fans are only the ones that are using monetization and the fan power royalties. So of our big 175,000 followers, only 24,000 are using monetization. That's still cool. We've still got access to a big chunk of data. And obviously, as they kind of work on this more, that'll roll out and change. But it's also good for us to see who's active in an active fan base as that kind of grows out and they bring in all of the fans to see how many of that big chunk are actually active. I wish other platforms did this and I wish other social medias did this because it would really give you a good indication of how much active are. And then you can also try and work on growing that active fan base. Over like 10 years, some fans are going to come and go. New fans are going to come. Old fans are not going to use the platform anymore. So it's definitely interesting. Engagement levels. Look, each one's got engagement. So some are medium, some are high, some are low. Medium. That's quite cool. It also shows you how many followers they've got. That's also quite cool. They indicate which your fans are most engaged with your music and you as an artist. Fan engagements are based on key indicators from the platform on how they're interacting with your content. These indicate which your most engaged fans with your music and with you as an artist. Through key indicators like listening behavior, direct responses to comments, and social actions like reposting, you'll be able to see which are your most engaged fans. Comments has just been rolled out as well, like I said, and we're going to have a look at that in a minute. All these actions give that real social media feel for a music social media platform, which is cool. So right now, it's one-to-one messaging. So you can message your fans, you can message up to 50 a day, and then you can find your most engaged fans and message them to give them kind of secrets, if you dropped a track, you can message them and say, hey, I've just dropped a brand new track, your most engaged fan. Maybe you can send them a private link and say, this is what's coming up, get them hyped about a track. These are all cool things to do with messaging. From speaking to Soundcloud in my monthly chat with them, they're also then going to be rolling out one-to-many messaging. Shh, don't tell anyone yet. But also with that messaging platform, that's going to evolve as well. And you'll be able to drop tickets in there. You'll be able to connect ticketing platforms. Maybe merch platforms are dropped in there so they can actually message your fans and connect his stuff that's for you that really gets that engagement and kind of monetization to yourself as an artist. One-to-many is going to be difficult to manage, and I'd be interested to see how they do that and how they roll that out, because obviously right at the start, everyone's going to be messaging everybody. Big platforms like ourselves with lots of followers might get a bit spammy, so it'd be interesting to see how that works. Be like the at everyone on Facebook that everyone hates, but you can actually switch off. Maybe there'll be a way they can switch it off in your settings. Don't get all messages. Maybe hopefully they can let you choose which pages you receive messages from and only choose the ones that you really, really want to receive messages from. So yeah, this is the platform so far. It looks good. The other things you can do is you can look by all listeners, you can look by artists, you can look by followers, you can look by verified artists, which is quite interesting as well. So you can see your verified artists. Look, here we go. Look, followers, engagement, they're quite high. That's quite cool. And then let's dig into comments as well. So how that works is you can actually see who's commenting on all your tracks and then actually respond to them all in one place, which is really good. It's really going to build that engagement. Also, looking at these rollouts, it's really making that drive the comments on your track. Think about when you're uploading your music, how am I going to get more comments on those tracks? Because comments is definitely one of the things you see in app, lots of. When you're using the app and when you're part of the app version, and most of the plays on SoundCloud will come through app. I think it's over 87% of plays come through app and less on the desktop, which is surprising when I heard that stat. And when you go into the app at the moment, you can't see the ticket link, you can't see the link to click through, you can't see a lot of stuff, but you can see comments. So driving comments and driving engagement in comments and replying to your comments like a social media will definitely help you within app and also some of the AI within app to get you more plays and streams. I think I'm going to be living in the comment section a bit more. So those are the big updates. One-to-one messaging looks really cool and you can engage with your most engaged fans. And this is in SoundCloud for Artists platform. Commenting, so you can engage with your commenters on your page. That's going to help you with engagement and help you get more streams in the platform and also build that direct connection with your fan base. Future stuff, they're going to be bringing one-to-many messaging and really building out that messaging platform as a key part of the platform growth in the future. This all helps you really, really engage with fans, build deeper connection with fans, and really make SoundCloud a unique platform and a unique experience around all the streaming platforms. That can only be great in my eyes, and I flipping love SoundCloud, so I'll be shouting about this lots, and we'll be digging into more about SoundCloud in the future months. What are your thoughts around SoundCloud and these updates? I would love to know what you're thinking about this in the comments. Let me know. Get your comments in there. I'd love to know what your thoughts are around the messaging. I'd love to hear your thoughts around commenting. Please let me know in the comments below. So you've started using SoundCloud and SoundCloud for Artists, but how can you grow your streams? If you've not checked out this video, I'll show you how to grow your streams to 5,000 plays in a month. Go and check it out in a minute. before you jump over there, if you've enjoyed this video, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Give it a like, follow the channel for more tips on SoundCloud because I've got a whole playlist already. I'll see you over there in this video in a minute. I've been Graham Farmer. See you later. Bye-bye.